Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW Classic Wrath and our Human Rogues Joyous Journey. And today, that Joyous Journey takes us through the Dark Portal. We are finally going into Outland today, guys. Very excited to get out there. For 20 years, the Dark Portal has remained a silent monument, a eulogy to a time long since forgotten. Reltharn looks around. I never thought to see this day, yet here we stand, looking into the abyss. On the other side of this gate, we are locked in a savage war, a war that we cannot win without support. You must go through the Dark Portal and help our troops, Rogue. Report to Commander Durin at once. He awaits you in Outland.
Light bless you.
Alright, here we go.
Hello.
Need help?
Welcome to Outland Rambles. Welcome to the Nightmare. Though the initial expeditionary force made it through unscathed, the Legion is attempting to retake the Dark Portal and prevent any of our reinforcements from coming through. As much as I'd like your aid here, our troops and the Horde soldiers are able to fend off the Legion platoons that are attempting to take control of this platform. We need you where your talents can be best utilized. I want you to speak with Amish Wildhammer. When you arrive in Honor Hold, you'll be greeted by Marshal Isildur. I have prepared a report detailing our situation here. Give him the report and tell him you are ready for duty.
For the Alliance.
Hello. Safe travels. What's on your mind? See you soon.
Sometimes I do think that it was a little bit weird that the very first expansion to World of Warcraft took it in a very, like, cosmic direction. I wonder if there was ever a time when they were thinking about future expansions, they thought about doing, like, Wrath of the Lich King first, and keeping things grounded in Azeroth for a while, and then doing the Burning Legion as a more otherworldly threat after that. I will say the concept of going to an actual different planet, like actually going to the planet that is now Outland and was once Draenor, is a lot more interesting than going to the realms of death in the Shadowlands, or even going to alternate timeline at Draenor. I don't find alternate timeline stuff very interesting. I don't like having to keep track of two different timelines. I don't like when they try to use two different timelines together. I just don't like alternate timeline stuff in the main game.
Light be with you.
Thank the light you made it here safely. Honor Hold needs all the seasoned warriors it can muster. Our expedition up to this forsaken wreck of a world has almost ground to a halt, Rambles. We encountered more resistance than we bargained for. As if facing the Burning Legion wasn't bad enough, there are horrors in this land unlike anything we've encountered. Don't walk away while we're doing the quest bit, buddy. Marshal Isildur spits in the dust. Well, time to earn your pay. Report at once to Force Commander Trollbane within the keep. He and his advisors will no doubt be heartened to see you.
Be careful.
I'm sure he will be very heartened. Let's do some basic maintenance stuff first. Let's go ahead and we will learn some professions here. I think we can learn, yep, skinning.
Elun Adore.
Let's get that done right now. And then we could probably get first aid somewhere. I would assume we can get first aid somewhere. I don't see anybody here, weirdly.
The stars guide you.
Furthermore, let's do the innkeeper. Set our hearthstone, I mean.
Light be with you.
And we can grab some current level food. Level 55. Okay. That will work. And yeah, I think that's all we need.
Be careful.
Aside from a first aid trainer that isn't in this building, so maybe they're somewhere else. Yeah, that's weird. Not seeing them at all. We're definitely tracking first aid. Very strange. I guess we'll have to go to Shattrath to get that. Not a big deal. Let's get some poisons going just so we have those. We can't do the level 60 ones yet.
Greetings.
Well met, sister, I'm glad you've come. I am Danath, leader of the Sons of Lothar and the Force commander of this
Light
hold.
bless you. Well met.
While the Burning Legion invaded Azeroth, they were also at work here in Outland. We have tracked their movements over the years, but this latest activity, Rogue, well, this is beyond anything we've seen. Seek out Sergeant Ultimus near the Eastern Supply Caravan. She has been monitoring the invaders and may have insights into their purpose.
For the Alliance. King's honor, friend.
And know your enemy. Rumors have surfaced that some new breed of orc is on the rise. Larger, meaner, more cunning than the brutes we're familiar with. If these rumors are true, then our forces, already stretched thin, may be taxed beyond their limit. I've entrusted my lieutenant, Amadi, with investigating this matter. If you would help us in this dark hour, seek her out. She is stationed at the Broken Tower just west of the hold. And Rambles, be careful out there. You're heading into a dangerous new world.
Go with honor, friend.
It says there's a quest here, but apparently we can't quite pick it up yet. So let's head out to the tower.
Hey there.
Good, we need all the help we can get. The increasing Felorc presence around the southern rampart concerns me. I sent out a scout to investigate, but he hasn't yet returned. Scavengers, orcs, and the Bone Chewer clan skulk about the ruined battlements overlooking the Path of Glory. We must assume that these fellow orcs are gathering war machine parts for their masters within Hellfire Citadel. They must be stopped. Find Bone Chewer orcs to the north, Rambles. Find them and slay them. And right away we will get nothing. Because we don't use daggers, but we'll get a bow that will be a good stat stick.
See you around.
Let's see what the guy out here has a quest too.
Here there.
Waste not, want not. Reinforcements are great, but I don't see him hauling any wagons loaded with ingots or timber. Take a look around, friend. Trees are in short supply, and the mines are overrun with Legion scum. I'm in a bad way for supplies, and I'm making what substitutions I can, but it's time to start reusing what we can. The southern edge of the Path of Glory is strewn with the ruins of siege machinery. Some pieces are still usable, feeling up to a bit of a salvage operation. Yes, because I need this chess piece.
Be good.
We're gonna need like every piece of gear basically. There should be something for most quests for us for a little while. And that's gonna feel pretty good. It's gonna feel pretty good. What might not feel good is combat. We might have a hard time with some of the enemies here. I'm really interested to see how that goes. At least it might be a bit of a challenge until we ding level 60. Which actually happens surprisingly quick. With the experience buff. I feel like there's probably better areas to do this. Yeah, let's go further to the northeast and do it over that way a little bit more. If I can even get out of this crevasse. I can't. It's actually been weirdly quiet. I wonder if a player just came through and killed all the bone chewer orcs that are usually over here, because usually I don't think we'd be able to come pick up all this stuff completely uncontested. I feel like this is a one-off. We're gonna have to kill these guys anyway. When they respawn, but at least now we got some of the supplies out of the way. I probably should not have attempted this. I don't really know what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking. Let's say that. I was thinking that it was a time long forgotten when we could pull 4 guys and kill them. We're not going to be pulling that many guys and killing them here, very, very clearly. Well, 5 minutes into Outland, death 1. Sounds about right. Thankfully, the good thing about Outland is I feel like there are a spattering of a few more graveyards than what we get in Azeroth. Okay, let's resurrect somewhere. And we could also make some heavy rune cloth bandages now. And we might want to do that. Alright. With a little bit more care this time. I feel like one-on-one, we're absolutely fine, even with gear that is all, like, pretty ancient. The weapons aren't bad. I did buy the weapons pretty recently on the auction house. Everything else is kind of bad. Got some mail gear with fire protection on it. That's special. I don't really want to mess with this group. There's 3 of them there that are probably all going to pull, and I don't think we have cooldowns up right now. Let's try to just target some of the guys that are off on their own a bit. I'm going to try to stagger my cooldowns so that we always have something available to help us get out of trouble. Like right now we're just going to do evasion. We're going to save the other ones. Well, we have to be kind of careful now. You know, we blew all of our cooldowns there, and it didn't get us anything. It got us our life. We lived to vanish, I guess. Yet another cooldown wasted. Let's use a potion here. I don't really like our health right now the way it is. Yeah, it seems like I'm gonna pull this whole group if I go in there. So let's go somewhere else instead. Let's get a heal in before we do anything else. And there we go, that's 20 out of 20. We have all the parts we need. I think we head back to the tower at this point and turn these ones in before we go do anything else.
What's on your mind?
Laying waste to the unwanted. Now that we've gotten our salvage operation off the ground, it's time to begin the second phase of the plan. Across the path of glory, the Horde still has their old blade throwers trained on us. Don't let their age fool you, Rambles. They're still very dangerous. Much as we're working to reclaim what we can't assume the Horde is going to dismantle their weaponry. Take this torch and burn the remaining siege equipment. I'll take no chances with Honor Hold's safety.
Off with you.
Can I help you?
Very good. I'm sure their loss will be felt in Hellfire Citadel. Although that dark bastion looms over us and seems nigh insurmountable, it is only with bold moves like you have made that we will find victory over the Fell Orcs. Ill Omens. Rambles, in our battles with the Bleeding Hollow clan of Fell Orcs, we have found upon them foreboding trinkets. These orcs have collected the insignias of fallen Honor Hold soldiers and created cursed talismans from them. We fear the dark magic of the Bleeding Hollow orcs have transformed our insignia into evil charms with powers against us. Find such a talisman from the Bleeding Hollow Orc of Zeth'Gor to the east and bring it to Corporal Iron Ridge at Expedition Point northeast of Zeth'Gor.
Be careful.
So a quest and a breadcrumb to another guy. Let's equip our new gear. It's the first new chest piece we've equipped in a very long time, I feel like. I don't even remember when we got this chest piece, but it might have been in like Dustwallow Marsh or something. Alright, let the upgrades flow. So what do we want to do next? I guess we're heading out here to talk to Sergeant Altimus.
Well met.
Force Commander Danath may have misunderstood my request for reinforcements. You look capable, but I asked for a full-size battalion. You see, we have a bit of a demon problem. Doomlord Kazakh commands the Burning Legion in Outland. While we can't get to Kazakh, we can and must get to his lieutenants that command Legion troops up from the ground. They've stationed Dreadlords at the Path of Anguish east of here. They are the ones responsible for these infernal storms that rain down upon our heads. Take them and their minions out, it would be a great setback to the Burning Legion.
Safe travels.
Yeah, okay, sure. Let's come down here and get a cursed talisman first. It's a little bit of a lower level. And we are a little bit of a lower level, so I feel like that would be fine. Although, maybe we go grab Zeth'Gor Must Burn first, and we pair those up together. I think we're going to head into Zeth'Gor a couple of times, but it would be weird to me if we didn't just go grab this quest now. I don't want to use Vanish here, so I'm just going to try to leash these guys. I want to save Vanish for when we're inside Zeth'Gor.
Well met.
It's time to strike Zeth'Gor from the air. Our Griffin Riders are ready for a sortie, but they need someone on the ground to direct their fire. Are you ready for a covert mission? Take these smoke beacons into Zeth'Gor, the Bleeding Hollow stronghold to the west. They have 4 guard towers, one near their northern wall, one near the southern wall, one near their forge, and another nestled in the foothills. Place a beacon underneath each of the towers and we'll fly in and bomb them. Perfect. Perfect. And now some of these grunts are level 61. This could be an issue for us, but it doesn't have to be. If we're slow and methodical and we're careful. Doesn't have to be an issue. Oh, that was all bad. It was all bad. I don't know, guys. We had a problem like this. I think it was the mage that we had some pretty serious problems on when it came to being here at a lower level. It was the mage, I think. It might have been I think maybe every character we take here has serious problems until level 60. And that's just how it's going to be. It's going to be painful. It's going to be lots of pain and anguish. And it's going to be over relatively quickly, but we do have to get to 60 before the pain stops. By level 60, we'll have compiled like some rudimentary gear. We might have some weapon upgrades. And more importantly, we won't be missing as much. And we'll probably be dodging more and stuff like that, like what we're used to. Obviously, when we're fighting someone who's 3 levels above us, we're not going to be dodging as much. They're going to be dodging a lot more and mitigating a lot more of our damage. And it's just going to easily turn into a bad situation if we're not very careful. Let's give it another shot. If we do these couple of quests, that'll get us to 59 at least. But what I'm saying is it might be slow going here in Outland for a little bit. This is just incredible. I'm not safe here. That's the problem. Is like even right here, I'm not safe. Yeah, there's not really anywhere that is safe. That's the bigger issue. I feel like I need to take out some of these patrols, but they're getting too close to these other guys. I don't want to fight 2 guys right now. That's kind of the situation that I'm in. So I don't think we can afford to. I can maybe sap one of them. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Just have him face us. Alright, maybe we could take this guy out before the other one passed back. At least the peons are only level 59. Oh, they do run though, which is awful. Alright, we got the Cursed Talisman out of that. I'm going to prioritize eating really quick in case we get jumped again, and then we will fire off the signal. looks like we have some passive help over here from somebody. Looks like maybe a Death Knight. I appreciate that. Anything to keep these guys off our backs. This is me realizing I still have 15 seconds on Vanish, and I'm wondering if I can even stay alive for that long with all the magic damage coming in. 7, 6, 5, 4. There we go. We did it. It was close. And our Death Knight buddy is going to clear out the enemies for us. But we're not going to get out of it without a fight, it looks like. I'm going to have to be a little bit smarter leaving. Smarter also implies lucky, because it implies we don't get immediately dismounted right here.
Can I help you?
Ah, you recovered an insignia from the Bleeding Hollow Orcs? Good. It is outrageous that they use our own symbols against us and mock our comrades who fall into those red-skinned beasts. We cannot allow the Bleeding Hollow Orcs to possess their cursed talismans. You must acquire them for us so they may be disposed of, and so the soldiers who owned them may be honored for their sacrifices. Go to Zeth'Gor, the cursed abode of the Bleeding Hollow, and perform your grim task. Return to me when you have collected the talismans.
See you later.
So we're going back to get more talismans, not a big surprise.
Greetings.
We're looking at leather. We're looking at another chest piece upgrade right away. To this, that's kind of insane, but I'm not going to complain about it.
Light bless you.
Yeah, okay then. Definitely take a blue chest piece right away. Looks pretty good. And yeah, so now all we really have to do is curse talismans. So we'll go down there and do that. We'll do that first. We could come up here and fight the imps and stuff, but let's go down and get the talismans first. I wouldn't mind fighting some of these Hellbores to level our skinning up a bit. I do want to keep our skinning going, and I know after a while we're going to need guys that are 305, and if I don't get those initial 5 skill ups off of the level 58 boars, then we're not going to be able to skin the level 60 and 61 boars later on. And we're going to get just, you know, permanently set back as far as our skinning goes, and I really don't want that to happen, so... They did a really good job of making it seem really dangerous because there's lots of enemies really close together. People are pathing around constantly. You never know where an enemy's going to go or what direction an enemy is going to come from. And yeah, that's good. It's good. Even if it can sometimes get you killed and be super frustrating, it's still good. Here's the patrol again, strangely seeming to angle right at us. I'm supposed to think it's coincidence, but part of me doesn't believe it. We missed. We missed. We can't even sneak these guys or distract them because they are super focused on us and they are calling us on all of our BS today. The great thing is now that we've already done the towers, we're not really worried about working our way in. We can just kind of fight the guys on the outskirts if we want to. We can grab respawns as they pop up. We don't have to put ourselves in like the danger of going deep into the town. And I think it would be best if we avoided that entirely and kind of stayed out here where things are marginally safer. And I only say marginally because we still have Pats to worry about. We have Hellbores running around. So still enough opportunity out here for us to get ourselves into trouble. I just can't wait till we ding here in a minute and we stop missing so much. That's going to be a huge difference all on its own. And there we go, level 59. That is going to help us out immensely. We actually have 2 unspent talents, which is great. We grabbed everything in lightning reflexes. Now we are going into prey on the weak. I don't really want to fight the guys on the wolves because they get an extra... we get an extra enemy just for pulling them. And we don't really need that, so... Maybe it's time to kind of come back the way that we came and see if any of those guys are back up. Alright, we're at 303 for skinning. We're getting closer to that magical 305 number we want to be at as soon as possible. We are going to have to make sure, at least for now, that every time we head out of town, we have like 2 stacks of food. We can make quite a few bandages, actually, but the food will be good too. Let's craft some of these. The bad thing is, like, I'm wasting skill ups, essentially. If we could find the first aid trainer, we could be getting skill ups. Yeah, it looks like we have to go to Shatrath. I'll run us down to Shatrath today just so we have the flight point. We can get to the portals and stuff to go back to the major cities when we need to. Just so that that's done. So that we don't have to worry about it. We get our next rank of first aid and we'll be golden. Oh, you know what might have helped? It might have helped us out a little bit if we had ever actually equipped our glyphs. Sorry for everyone who's been yelling at the screen since the episode before this. Because I'm pretty sure we never equipped our glyphs. So we can do 2 majors and a minor. We're going to do Sinister Strike. Whoops. That's going to give Sinister Strike a 50% chance to add an additional combo point. And then I think we're going to do Glyph of Slice and Dice. And when we can do our last one, we have Glyph of Eviscerate. We also have Glyph of Pickpocket, which is going to increase our pickpocket range. And there we go. Hey, guys, we have glyphs finally. That should help us out a little bit. The combo point generation off of Sinister Strike is probably going to be really big. If it's 50%. Chance to give an additional point. Haven't seen it proc yet. Still haven't seen it proc. I'm going to test it and see, because 50% means if I do it twice, it should proc it once for the extra combo point. Not what I saw happen there. What happened there was we did it 4 times and we did not get a proc. Yeah, I'm not sure that that's working. Oh, Sinister Strike crit strikes. Robert, you have to read the whole thing. It would be way too overpowered if just the ability had a chance to give you a combo point, you big dum-dum. It's only on critical strikes, so it's not that great. We're probably getting more work out of the Slice and Dice glyph.
Hey there.
Thank you, Rambles. My heart is saddened to see these talismans. They underline the great losses we of Honor Hold have suffered against the Fellorcs. But I am heartened to see you successful against them. If we can kill enough, perhaps we might emerge from this war victorious. Warlord of Bleeding Hollow, you have shown great strength and fortune, for you have delved into Zeth'Gor and lived. Now let us hope your fortune holds, for I have a dire task to ask of you. Warlord Mork sits within the barracks of Zeth'Gor, commanding his fell troops against us. His tactics are as clever as they are cruel, and I must admit that his successes against us have cut deep. Also, Rambles, I ask you to remove Mork from his seat. Bring me his armor so that we might display it for our soldiers to bolster them.
Be careful.
Yeah, we could do that really quick, because all we have to do really is run in, pop, vanish, and kill him, and then stealth out. So yeah, let's go get this done and maybe bring these guys a little bit of closure and peace. Could be a worthwhile thing to do. That being said, I'm going to try to avoid pulling too much of a chain with us. I mean, I might not have a choice here. Oh, I shouldn't have taken that melee hit. We don't want to have the risk of, if we get dismounted, we're going to have to pop Vanish early. And we really, really can't afford to do that, so... Cross your fingers, guys. Oh, we're screwed. It's not going to work out quite the same, but we should still be able to stealth our way in. I wanted to be able to run all the way in here and then pop it, but ultimately I guess it doesn't matter. I'm not seeing any other enemies in here, which is making me think that somebody cleared it, but hey, he's not dead, so... How dare you trifle with my playthings? The orcs in the citadel will drink your blood and devour you, says the floating green eyeball. Okay, sure. I want those skins, so I'm gonna leash this guy if I can. And I'm gonna circle back for them. There we go. And that's great, we got 305 skinning. So now we don't have to worry when we start running into boars that are like level 60.
You need something?
You've done it, Mork is slain. Now we have a fighting chance against the fell beast. Thank you, Rambles. Your aid to the war effort here is beyond measure. While you were on your mission in Zeth'Gor, I received news of my commanding officer, Colonel Jules. He was stricken with a demonic corruption while fighting near the Gorgaz outpost, and his situation has grown very bad. You've made such great gains for us against the fell orcs. Your strength in battle is without question. Is your spirit just as strong? Please return to Honor Hold and speak with Klaatu in the upper room at the Honor Hold Inn. We will, because we are going back. We're going back anyway. We're gonna hearth back, so... Still have this stuff to do out here, which we will definitely take care of. But yeah, guys, I think for now, we are gonna take a little bit of a break here. It's been a pretty good start in Outland. It was a little bit rough getting going, but I feel like now that we're level 59, we'll soon be level 60 before you know it. We'll be hitting more, missing less, and we'll be dodging more and stuff like that. So yeah, it's been really good so far. I hope it continues to be so. Thank you guys for being here for it, and for all the support on this character. It truly does mean the world to me. So take care of yourselves out there in the real world, and take care of each other. And we will see you back here again sometime very soon. Bye for now.